Good evening, Ryker family. Hope everybody is doing okay. Heading home. Started the camera a little bit later than normal. I didn't get any footage along the river there. Same old boring stuff. But little cloudy, overcast today. Chance of showers. Looks like I'm driving into some rain up ahead of me, possibly. So gonna have to just take it easy here and see what happens. I got some sprinkles on the windshield already. But like you've seen in some of my other videos, this thing does great in the rain. That's normally not a problem. You do get a little wet if you have to stop at lights. For what this thing has, no fairings or anything like that, just the body design at the front. Does really nice for wicking away water from your legs. But you definitely do get a little bit, wet from the rain, coming downwards if you have to stop or whatever, or as you slow down. The windshield just keeps it off your chest. Your arms do get wet and all that. But other than that, it's a pleasure to drive in the rain compared to a motorcycle, at least for me. It's not as nerve-wracking. The weather's been good, just real hot. Sorry, yawning, tired. Real hot and muggy. So it's been just hot when you come to lights, sweating in the helmet. And a lot of editing because I keep my face shield open. All right, hold on, let me edit out of this. All right, I'm back. Yeah, so it causes me a little more editing on the audio due to the visor being open. I get a little bit more noise, but I can clean it up pretty quick. That doesn't seem to be a big issue. Hopefully I dodge this rain. It looks like I might make it through and not get hit with this rainstorm, but there's one in front of me and one off to the right. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully I could dodge around them here. What's going on? Nothing. Just work. Probably the same as you guys. Yeah, that's a pretty good rain cloud. Just going to work and come home. I always do it on the Ryker. I had somebody ask me about that at work. Saying, "Man, you like riding that thing?" I said, "Well, it's my car. This is what I use." I do have another one, my Tahoe or the Jetta, depending on which one's available. The wife doesn't take. But yeah, to me, it's a vehicle, just like everybody else drives to work on on a vehicle. This is it. I don't care about the wind or my hair. I don't worry about good hair days or anything like that. I just carry rain gear with me, or I will carry heavier coats in the morning and then just put them in the bag in the back, which is doing great, but it's faded. I mean, crazy. Even my son mentioned it. That it is just horrible. It's like a light blue now compared to black. So the ink quality on the fabric is poor. Construction on it is great. I have no problem with the construction. It has not failed, and I use the little 15-inch square elastic netting on top of quite often when I stop at the grocery store or any of the stores where I just don't want to stuff something inside of it. I put it right on top and then just anchor it down with the elastic bungee. And it works just fine. But it looks like I'm going to dodge this rain. It doesn't seem like I am going to run into much of anything. I was hoping. I seen it coming down the road. I didn't put on my coat. Just doing the short sleeves and hopefully make it. I have to bend that tab out on the parking brake lever just a little bit. Like I said, it's plastic, so you got to be very careful. I got to come outward with it because it keeps popping up off a drive and it rattles, it chatters like a crazy when you're going down the road. So I got to bring that out again. I guess the heat from the summer made it warp back inwards, and it doesn't really grab anymore in the drive position. I did not bother with where I live and all. I did not bother getting that locking parking brake mechanism. just due to I mean, it's not going to stop anybody. It's only plastic. So, not the lock, but the plastic parking lever. So, I mean, it's nothing for them to just pull it backwards a little bit and get around that lock mechanism. It's really not going to slow them down much of anything. And we're going to head this way. I'm going to run and grab a bite to eat. See what happens. Certain nights I try to run out by myself and just relax and grab a bite to eat at the buffet. And that's it. But man, this weather's nice. It's just so muggy. That's the only thing. And when I was working down in Texas and down around there, that's what it reminds me of. You walk out and it's just, hits you in the face with the humidity. We normally get this, but it's not until like August. So this is definitely something new. But I have not had any problems with traffic. The visibility with this, I think, has helped a whole lot. It's a little bit wider and bigger. Noticeable, I guess, to cars. But you do have to watch them. Make sure you make eye contact. All the safety stuff. I'm not going to go through it. And trust them. Don't trust them. Just think that they are going to pull out on you or come into your lane. Like I said, do not drive next to the rear wheel of a car or a vehicle. They do not see you in the blind spot. And on this, it's a little bit, they could probably bump you and they're not going to knock you over like on a motorcycle. So it might be a little bit better, the outcome. But either way, but on a motorcycle, you can swerve over and share the lane almost with them. So you got pros and cons, I guess, to each. Okay, stop sign again, or stop light. Let me edit. Hold on. Alright, edit that one out and the other one until I came up here and make a left. Here we go. Double light back there, so I didn't even talk through because I knew I was going to cut it out. We'll change lanes up here and get over. But still enjoying the pickup on this thing. It just, you give it a roll back on the throttle a little bit and it just gets you right up to speed without a problem. You have to really watch, on the acceleration lanes going into highways, because you'll be watching traffic, looking back and making sure nobody's there, and you're rolling back on the throttle and you look down and next thing you know you're at 65, 70 miles an hour, getting out on the highway. So you do have to make sure you're clear in front of you or really control the throttle getting out on a highway, or you'll run into the person in front of you with, blink of an eye if you're looking back or checking the lane next to you. All right, here we are. So I want to thank everybody for joining me. It was just a quick trip here to dinner, and I will catch you next time on the next video. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it, and talk to you soon. Bye.